if we can find a way to.
Well, how?
One.
She kicked her out.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay.
Does everyone know it's 6 o'clock this week?
Yeah.
Yeah, we posted in the group.
That's all this stuff.
Okay. Tonight we're going to speak about, right? What do we want to do? What does it mean, the willpower? You remember when you were a child, you used to play with plastic toys and you thought that you were a driver, yes? Or, you know, and every age you come up with an idea what you want to be, right? But is this really what you want to be? Huh?
No,
No, right?
never have. It's for fun.
Huh?
It's just fun.
When you were a child, you thought that I want to be a firefighter, right? But this is only good for kids. For you, in your age, you have to understand already. You have to start to think what I am really want to achieve in my life. You see, the Gdolim, like Chacham, Ovadia, Alav Hashem, right? he already from 10 years old, actually from even before that, he decided, no matter what, I'm going to be a big Talmid Chacham. And that's what he did. All his life, and look what he did, right? Because when there is a will,
There's a way. There's a way.
there is a way, and from the Shamayim they're going to help you. Because there is a say, בדרך שבאדם רוצה ללכת, בה מוליכים אותו. Wherever you want to go, but you really want to go, from the Shamayim, they're going to take you there. If you want. Because this is your choice. Right?
Yeah.
So, many times we say, we tried, but it didn't work. You didn't try. You think you were trying. Because if you want, if you really want, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. You have to get used to my phone. Yeah. How are you, John? מצוין, ברוך השם. Huh, John? We started at 7 and we ending at 10. This year we start at 7. Hopefully by 8 o'clock we'll go already downstairs to the hall. Huh? Yeah, of course. Not be able to see him, that's why.
It's like I heard that a mother saw her baby on their car. So obviously a woman kept a couple of cars. She ended up tipping her over and taking her baby out. If you really want to do something, it's gonna happen. Possible.
Amen.
So, what happens if really a person wants to do something? Here we go. It was a tzaddik in Yerushalayim. His name was Rav Stern. He was the mashgiach of the yeshiva called Kamenetz. Very important yeshiva. And he was born in America. And he went up in Eretz Israel. Okay. When he was 8 years old, he had cancer. 8 years old. 8. His father went to the best doctors. And he asked from everybody to pray for the child. And at the end, the father said to the son, the sick boy, everybody is praying for you. How about you? What you going to accept upon yourself, right? You say to Hashem, if you're going to get me out of this one, I'll do something. Choose something. So the child was only 8 years old. What do you know? He said, Abba, what shall I do? So his father told him, accept upon yourself that you're always going to play Beminyan. Huh?
I know this.
I'm not so sure. Okay. Every day you have to play Beminyan. He says, okay. And he became healthy. The moment he accepted that I'm going to play Beminyan every day, no matter what, that's it. The sickness gone. Okay. So every day it was in shul, raining, snowing, balagan, is there. Morning, afternoon, nighttime, mincha, shachrit, mincha, arvit, במניין, always. Okay, now he became already an older man. And he is in charge of the yeshiva. Now he has to go to fly from Eretz Israel to different countries in order to collect money. Okay, he has to come to America. So he's going to the travel agency and he's saying, I need to book a flight. but I need also, you should find me a place. Where can I pay? So the travel agent told him, hey, I am selling tickets. I'm not in charge of the shoot. I don't know what you were talking about. That's your problem. Okay, they talking back and forth. So the lady told them, I think we have a flight that stopped in Amsterdam. Amsterdam is where?
New York.
Huh?
Around New York.
Amsterdam?
America.
Amsterdam?
That's what America used to be
Oh
called.
boy.
No.
It's America's original name.
Geography,
No.
no, who is your teacher? I should
School.
give him a smack.
New Amsterdam. That
Sorry.
was America's original name.
Huh?
New Amsterdam was America's original name.
Amsterdam?
Yeah.
Amsterdam is in the Netherlands.
Oh.
Holland, as we say.
Isn't Netherlands just being New York?
Yeah.
Netherlands is in New York.
There is Amsterdam Avenue.
We might be confused with that.
No, Netherlands used to
Might be.
Netherlands used to be
That
New
was
York,
a
no?
name, New Netherlands, meaning that the people from Netherlands traveled here. That's why it's New Netherlands.
okay.
Original places.
Amsterdam it's in Europe. It's called also it's Finland, Netherlands. Okay, it's all called Scandinavia. So she told them there is a flight from Israel to Amsterdam. You have 2 hours. We stop. With the stop. You stop in the morning. Okay, so maybe you can find there. You have 2 hours to find a minyan. He said, okay, fine. 2 hours, it's good enough. They're landing in Amsterdam. You don't know the language. Don't know anything. Well, where are you gonna go now? Where are you gonna go? He took his tallit bag, the tefillin, and he went to stand on the highway. and he sees the car passing by. They see a Jew with the beard and everything standing there. Who is this guy? All of them are mamash going over there. All of a sudden, the car stops. He said, "What are you looking for?" He says, "I'm looking for a shul. I have to pray." He said, "Come in. I'm going also to pray." Oh, here we go. It's a person that lives outside of the city, like in Queens, right? And on the way to Manhattan, right, he's going to work. And before he's going to work, he's going to pray. And then he's going to work. He says, "Come in. I'll take you. I'm going to have a minion." Oh, very good. He took him there. He said, it's just a private house. They walk into the basement, and you see 8 people. 8 people. The driver is a 9, and he is what?
10.
Number 10. So now imagine this. 8 people they have in the city. 8 people. The 9th one came from out of town. The 10th one came from where? Where is Israel? They never thought in the dream that somebody will come, right, to make the 10th one, and every morning they had a problem. 9 people they do have, now they have to look all over for a 10th one. Today they had an easy one. Here comes a person from airplane. Bingo, why? Because he had to pray the minyan. Hashem has to help him, no? So imagine to stand on the highway in nowhere's land, all going, and somebody stopped the car and said, "Where shall I take you? I have to pray. Come in." What are the chances that something like that will happen? When you want, it's very, very important to know that Hashem is going to help you. Many things that we're not achieving in our life, meaning we thought we wanted, but you're not. Because when you want, it's going to be there. You'll see this, see this. How much do you want it to happen? Huh? I see a camera, I see this, I see that, I see everything I see, right? How we will know if it's going to be successful or not? Huh?
Trust.
Trust. Okay, I'll sit over here. I trust. Here I am.
No, you have to do your ishtadlut.
Ah,
Then,
You do your part and
and
Hashem
then-
does it.
and then once you see the ishtadlut and Hashem is not helping, you have to leave it up to Hashem.
how much ishtadlut?
How much you
How
could
much
put?
Everything you could
How
do.
much you could?
How much you can,
Whatever you want.
whatever is
Ah.
possible.
Not whatever you want, how much you can do.
How much you could put.
However, how much is
How much you
possible.
could put into your effort.
Put into your effort.
Yes.
You know, I remember when Torah, anytime, how they started. Okay.
Same.
We spoke, they came to me and said, okay, you have to start. They said, how are we going to start? I said, buy a camera and go, you know, take this one and post it. In the beginning, it was, you know, slowly became ooh wah. Right now they became huge, yes?
Biggest organization.
Huh?
Biggest organization and spreads Torah.
When you want to do it, Hashem will help you to do it. It's a well-known fact. From whom are we learning this? You know, it's very nice what I'm saying. Where do you see it in the Torah? No?
Moshe?
Huh?
Moshe?
No.
Abraham?
No. He was a goy, no? Yeah.
Peter?
Korach.
Noah?
Oh shit.
Oh.
No?
Is that gonna be Balak?
Manju?
Balak.
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 The lady, no,
Balak?
Balak.
Bilam.
Bilam.
Bilam. You wanted to go curse and you did it right away.
No, yes.
Yes, Hashem. Yeah. He shot
Bilam, really?
yeah, he wanted to
yeah.
curse the Jews, and he wanted to
Wow.
make them
All the
discouraged.
curses on him.
He went right away to curse.
Bilam is the perfect example. Perfect. He wanted so much to curse. Even the donkey spoke to him. He did not get excited. Imagine a donkey will talk to you. He said, hi, how are you? You're going to faint, no?
You're gonna think you're Bilam.
But he couldn't care less. Why? Because his mind was,
Curse the Jews.
he was so focused on this one, right?
Yeah.
And even the angel that came to bother him, to stop him, so he was asking the angel, if you don't want me to go, I will not go. How come the angel told him, okay, you can go? Tell him don't go.
Yes, yes.
Why let him go? The angel was not able to stop him. He said, okay, I will let you go, but the outcome is not in your hands.
What happens.
We will determine the outcome. You can go. But he wanted so much to go, even Hashem was not able to stop him. Because when you want, you want. There is a Gemara, a very interesting one. You know, there is a Gemara, Masechet Yuma. Rabbi Baranes, when he was very much through your name, you see already what type of a person are you. So one time, Rabbi, with a few of his friends, the Tanaim, they got into the hotel. And then the hotel was, run by one person. He said, yes. So it was Shabbat now. Friday, they have to sleep in the hotel. So the man says, I have money in my pocket, what shall I do, what shall I do? Should I keep it over here by this guy? He said, okay, let me ask him his name. He said, what is your name? He said, my name is Kido. Kido? He said, oh, that's not a good name. Why? Kido Tapuchot he is a thief. He is a thief. I'm not going to leave the money by him, okay? What did he do? The friends left the money there. He told them, I'm not going to do it. He went and he hid the money in the cemetery. He dug a little bit hole, he put it in the cemetery, he covered it, and said, and he came back, Shalom Aleichem, Shalom Aleichem, Yalla. Friday night when they all go to sleep, and the guy also going to sleep, he was a guy, the owner of the hotel. The father of the owner of the hotel came to him in his dream. He told him, hey, where are you sleeping? Somebody was hiding money next to my grave. The father came to his sons by the dream. He told them there is money that this Jew was hiding next to my grave. Come here and pick it up. Motzai Shabbat. Meir going to the place when he made a siman that he was hiding the money.
The money's not there.
The money is not there. What happened over here? This guy wanted so much to be a thief. In the Shammai, even they sent his father that was dead already years ago. Right?
Still won't touch them.
Huh? Go help your son. He wants to steal the money. Go tell him where is the money. So much they want to help you. Now, if you want to be a Talmid Chacham, right? What the Satan will tell you? It's not true. Yes?
Yes.
What are you gonna eat? And what are you gonna drink? Where you gonna live? They're not gonna pay you. Just to give you kind of cold feet. But you have to be,
Stop it. Hang on.
I'm going. And then Peter, you see, boom, now everything is going for you. Why? When you're determined. When you have the will, it take you all the way. So now you are in the age that the auto going soon enough to high school. No?
Yeah.
Now it will start. What I'm gonna do with my life. Yeah? What are you gonna do with your life? So now you have to decide. I wanna be this. If you're gonna be this, but you really have to want it. Not think, maybe yes, maybe no. Determined. Probably they told you this one. There were a few kids. The father was drunk all the time. Drinking all day long. Wow. And the kids, skinny, they don't know what to do with the father. They don't know what to do with him. They say, how are we going to get married when we have such a father? No one even will look at us. We have to take him out of this mess. Whatever they're doing did not help. Did not help. All day long, drink. Okay. One day, the brothers, they sit down and say, what are we going to do? Let's take him to the cemetery. We'll dig a grave. We'll put him inside. He will not have what to drink. When he will wake up, he'll see that he is inside the grave. Huh? He'll get scared, and maybe that will give him a trauma, a shock, and he will stop. He will stop. That's what they did. They went, they dug a grave, they took their father-in-law was still under the wine. They laying down there and he singing, so happy ones. Soon enough, the influence of the wine will go away. But he wants to drink. Here we go. Look what the Shamayim can do now. There are people, smugglers. They smuggle, right, liquor from one country to a different one. In that country is allowed, in this one is not allowed. They came to smuggle to make money. They came with barrels of wine on the donkeys, their time, donkeys, and he told the police, oh, what are they going to do? What are they going to do? Somebody said, let's hide in the cemetery. We'll hide the merchandise in the cemetery. Okay. They came to the cemetery with the donkeys. And they unloading the barrels. One of the barrels, when they were unloading, had one hole. And it was exactly over the open hole, the grave of the father. And it comes right into his mouth. The barrel that they left over there, and they fled. Now it doesn't drink from the bottles. Now it drinks from a barrel. It will take a long time. And it comes slowly, slowly. Tak, 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 and he comes stomach shemo. Another one, goes straight into his mouth. Meantime, his kids at home thinking, finally, the father will stop and they will. He'll get a shock. Shock, what? 3 days passed. They come into the cemetery to see where is he. They just come in close. They hear he's singing. What's going on? What is going on? What do they see? What do they see?
Celebrating Purim.
Huh?
Celebrating Purim.
He lays down. The barrel is over his head. And it leaking right into his mouth. In the Shamayim, they made such a way that he is not even have to lift his hand. Just lay there, it goes in, and so then they knew, that's it. We're not going to be able to heal him. Why? Because he wants to drink. When he really wants to drink, yeah.
You want to do it. You want to do it.
In the Shamayim, they're going to help you. In Shamayim, they're going to help you. Huh? You like it, huh? I'll tell you another one. It was in a city. Was a person, shiko, you know what shiko means? Drunk, all the time drunk. The family didn't know what to do. They went to the rabbi of the town and said, what's going to happen with this guy? What's going to happen? We don't know what to do with him. He doesn't stop. He says, okay, bring him to me. He came there. The rabbi told him, Listen, you can drink, but not alone. Somebody has to be with you in the room when you're drinking. I have many friends. He went home, meantime, the rabbi told the whole town nobody should drink with him. Nobody. So now he sees his friend, he calls his friend, no, come drink. He said, I'm busy, I cannot come. This one said, no, I have to go shopping. This one that. He has nobody to drink with now. He promised the Rab, I will not drink but by myself. Now he sits there, I want to drink. But I made an eder that I drink only with Chevuta. I don't have. While he's waiting, he said, you know what, okay, not to waste time, maybe somebody right away will come. Let me take the bottle and put it on the table. So if somebody comes, chick-chack, I'm going to open it and we're going to drink. Nobody comes. He said, let me put the glasses on, and somebody comes, chick-chack, right away, open the bottle on the glass, and nobody comes. And scanning, stomach turning upside, he's dying to drink, He wants to drink, but he said, you know what? Let me pour already into the cups. As soon as somebody comes, as soon as he walked in, I'm going to drink right away. Now he poured it, and now the smell coming into his nose, wow, his skin. He doesn't know what to do with himself.
Off the leash.
Nobody comes. Everybody knew nobody is supposed to go to his house. He sees a fly in the room. He said, oh, that's good. I promise the Rab that I'm not going to drink while I'm by myself in the room. I'm no more by myself. It's me and the fly. L'chaim. He took the wine. He said, I didn't break my promise. I didn't break. I said only if I'm alone. I'm not alone. Meaning when you want to do something, right? You're going to find any excuse, anything, just to do it. Yes?
Yes.
But if you really want it, now you have to think, what do you really want to do? Huh? When you grow up. Even if you don't know yet, it's okay, it's fine. But when you come to conclusion, that's what I want to do, right? You're not looking, not left and not right. You're going straight forward. Focused on you go, that's what I want, and from the Shamayim, they're going to give you a push, and they're going to help you in every which way, right? Just to achieve what you want. Yes? You need a willpower. You see, to become a Talmid Chacham, you need a lot of willpower because many things, there are many obstacles that it's not so simple, right? But if you really want it, I have a friend of mine that from your age already, he said, I want to be a doctor. Are you crazy? He said, not start a doctor in pathology. You know what is this? After a person dies and they don't know what he died for, he is coming to make operation on the dead person, which by us it's asur, right? To find out the cause of the death. So all day long he just deal with dead people, not live people. So, are you out of your mind? He said, no, that's what I want to do. And he became like that. He was like 13 years old. And I said, that's what I'm going to do. I don't know, he had something over here. He decided that's what he would do. And he went all the way. So one time I saw him, he says, Haimoff, how are you? I said, please, don't touch my hands because you all day long you touching the people, left people. I don't want to deal with you. But he did it. He did it.
He's not religious.
Huh?
He's not religious.
No. Unfortunately.
He did it to Jewish people also?
Huh?
He did it to Jewish people?
Yes. Unfortunately. So that's why we say אין דבר העומד בפני הרצון. There is no obstacle can stand in front of my willpower. I will break everything. Everything. Did you see once a football game? Ah, yeah. Did you analyze it? You see one guy carry the ball, right? What he wants to do?
Get it to touchdown.
Touchdown, right? Now, sometimes they're coming, boom, right? And that's time boom. They shoot him down, and 4 or 5 people on top of him. How much each one weighs?
400 pounds.
At least 250 pounds, at least. So now imagine 4 or 5 people like this, more than a ton, laying on you, right? And that's time. You don't know what they're doing to him. They bite him. Yeah. Can. Okay, anyway. I understand. I have to go soon. So, are they crazy?
Yes.
Have a goal.
Boom. Every time, 1 ton, 2 tons on top of him. Mata normally. What, are you out of your mind? And he wakes up, back. Again he wants this ball. Again 2 tons will follow you. Are you out of your mind? But his mind is what?
I want that touchdown. The ball game.
Money.
Touchdown. I must get there. And what happened when he gets there? Huh?
The party
That's
again.
fame.
Chucks the ball.
But this, Hashem wants us to see it and to understand what does it mean power, willpower. No matter what happened, no matter how many spanks you're gonna get, how much abuse you taking there, right? How much abuse. And yet they playing, they want to be there. And why? Because they have one thing to do: score a touchdown, win the game. That's it. So this is for us a big lesson, huge lesson, that you have to decide what you want from your life, yeah? And when you decide, you really decide. And you're gonna go all the way. No obstacle should stand there. You're gonna get out of here. That's what I wanna be, I'll do it. And that's how you become a person. A true person, a big one. So you have a lot of thinking to do, right? A lot of thinking you have to do. Very good. Okay. Nice talking to you as usual. See you next week. That's all yours.